is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today, man, I'm going to be bringing you guys our very first online playbook tutorial video here. And this playbook, I truly do think is the best playbook that you guys can run online. It does give you a ton of really good wide open looks from the three-point line, but also when you are attacking the paint. In previous years, the Bucks playbook was a very heavy, just straight up 5-out playbook. But this year, they did actually throw in some cool, three-point plays and stuff like that, which makes me really happy. So if you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and kill that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to say this right now, though, as a quick disclaimer. Don't think that just because, I'm giving you guys these plays that they're going to work every single time against every single opponent. If you guys do go up against somebody that's really good, like somebody like, me, like obviously, I'm not going to say that I'm like the best player, but you guys know I'm obviously really good at this game. I obviously know how to read and react to plays. So like, you can't expect these plays to work on every single person you play. But if you guys do use these plays at very very good timing, or with very good timing and everything like that, I promise you, you guys will find success using the Bucks playbook. Now, again, this is the current Bucks playbook. Make sure you guys go ahead and use this playbook. It is really good, but make sure it is the current playbook. I don't want to see, oh, this play's not here, this play's not here, this play's not here. It has to be the Bucks current playbook. Now, I'm also going to explain this at the end of the video here, as well as I'm going to do it right now. There is an issue with playbooks for some reason in this game where they don't save. I actually had to throw my Magic playbook in my auction house because literally it wouldn't let me put the Bucks playbook in here. So just going to give you guys that as a quick disclaimer too, that if you're finding struggles, or you're finding, a struggle to, find plays or whatever, it's probably not you. It's probably just the game glitching out. So I literally had to delete all my other lineups to make sure that the playbook actually stayed. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video though, but let's get right into it. If you guys do get into a game, the first thing you guys are going to want to do is go to your offensive settings and then scroll down to play selection. And these are the plays that you guys are going to go ahead and set up. Now, these plays are really good because originally the Bucks playbook was only like a 5-out playbook, right? Like you guys saw the fist 64 down play, then you saw, I think it was like quick ISO 5-out or whatever it was last year. And now you guys will see that there actually is there's 4 different options that you guys can run in this playbook. And that is why I really do like running this playbook. I think it is by far the best online playbook that you guys can run. There is another one that I think could compete with it, which you guys will also be seeing a playbook tutorial video on coming soon. But this one is very, very, very solid. So let's get into these plays and talk about what you guys want. Quick Iverson is going to be our play number 1. This play is very good for giving you guys a dual look. You're either going to be able to attack the rim on the left or right side of the court, depending on where the play is running from. But also, you guys can see the shooting guard does cross the court and does give you a really solid look at a 3. This play is really good for running offline as well. So if you guys ever need 3-point challenges or anything like that, you guys are going to see how well it works. Give elbow rip Iverson is a really good play because you guys are going to see initially when you make that first pass, what happens is the small forward does actually come running up the side of the court, which does give you a nice wide open look. But also, if that doesn't work, there's a lot of off ball movement. Now, everybody does go to the right side of the court, but you guys will see the way I like to run that play is if you don't get that 3, when everybody rotates to the right, running to the left with your small forward is actually a really good option at getting a good look as well. Punch Iverson 23. This is really good as well because to me, this play gives you a lot of movement. And again, that is something that you guys really do want when it comes to people off-balling with their centers and stuff like that. You see a lot of movement going on here. It's really good to really throw off your opponent, especially if they are just sitting on their center. And then finally, ISO 5-out 5. This is just your standard 5-out play that is going to help you guys get, a lot of spacing. And honestly, it's a good play to have, but if you can't find it, because there is a lot of plays that look kind of similar, running pass and screen away will basically do the same thing. Now, this first play, Quick Iverson, is really good again because you guys are going to see here, we're going to be getting this cross-court look here and going to get a nice little wide open mid-range with Mitch Richmond. Now, again, I am running these offline just because it makes it a lot easier for me to sit here and talk through the plays and kind of explain the looks that you guys really are looking to get. Now, as I explained in the beginning of this video, plays are not guaranteed to work against anybody online. It's not a guarantee. The reason why is that obviously if you go up against somebody that knows what they're doing, plays are really not the best. But if you also know, when to run these plays and really when to be smart with them, you still can get really good quality looks, especially online, going up against people that do off ball on different positions because plays are really solid. When you run plays, you get a lot of ball movement, and that is what is going to throw people off. So you guys can see back-to-back plays where we do get that cross-court look. That is what you guys are going to want to go for. But you know what if your opponent starts defending that? Well, this is what this is going to be for. Again, this play is really solid because when you do run this, it's going to give you a lot of movement. Again, you guys are going to see Mitch is going to go there, but now your opponent is going to kind of forget, hey, there's still somebody else with the actual ball, so they might hedge over to try to guard that while you're slashing to the rim with a guy like Kyrie. Maybe you have Ron Boone, maybe you have Derrick Rose, maybe you even have a guy like, I don't know, De'Aaron Fox, right? Like this man's going crazy for the CPU. Why not? But this play is something that I do feel like is one of the better online plays to run. It's definitely something that's going to give you multiple looks at, different things. And it really does help out a lot. We get blocked right there, but again, we're playing the computer. And let's be honest, the computer cheeses a lot. I'm actually happy that they just scored here because this next play is really good for off of the inbound. You guys are going to see right here that we're going to go ahead, and this is exactly what I was talking about before. If you don't get that initial three, this is a great option to attack the paint or attack the rim and get yourself either a dunk, get yourself a layup, or even get yourself to the free throw line. Again, a lot of what happens is that people do like to off ball, obviously, and they sit in the paint, and obviously having this off ball movement and stuff like that is really good to have. Like I keep saying, it's really important. A lot of people say, oh, I can't beat this person. They're just sitting on their center, blah, 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 blah. Trust me, it's a lot easier to beat than you think. So same thing here. We're going to run this play. We're going to hit this edge, and we're going to go right around them. You know what? Sometimes I was going to say, you guys are going to see right there that this play is good because honestly, if somebody's off-balling in the paint or whatever, and they end up clicking on the wrong guy, they might not even realize that, hey, this is a three-point play. They're not just looking to attack the rim. They're really about to get somebody wide open. You guys see Glenn Robinson does get that wide open three right there, which is going to be really solid. Again, this play I do like most when you guys do, have an opponent that does score, and you guys can get yourself out here a little bit. We could take this three again, but look, setting up this play, we're going to get another look here. We don't get it. We originally are supposed to run a high pick and roll, but Cat just decided to give up. But a lot of ball movement, you guys can see, does lead to a good take at the rim. I'm going to run that play one more time just to kind of show you guys what I mean. Obviously, that did look a little bit broken. I promise you, sometimes, obviously, it's 2K, and especially when you guys do go up against the computer, you guys know how it is. Sometimes the CPU just tries to cheese you on some plays. I mean, it is what it is, honestly. But same thing here. We're going to run down this side of the court here. We're going to attack the rim. We're going to get the ball with Glenn. I could have taken that three, but I'm not going to take that because, look, now we have another good look with Kyrie Irving. They get a little bit of a ghost contest, but that is still a good greenable shot, especially online. Again, when you have this ball movement, these shots are going to look a lot better versus an opponent that's just sitting on their center. Next one is going to be Punch Iverson 23. Again, this is another good play to me that does create a lot of ball movement. You guys are going to see Glenn Robinson's going to get wide open for a nice little three right there. But also what actually ends up happening is after he ends up running over, you guys are going to see as well that the shooting guard does actually start to kind of follow as well. So this could be like a dual look at a three, but also it does kind of clear up a gap in the middle of the floor. And that's going to be pretty big as well because, again, when your opponent is trying to track down, what these guys are doing, where they're running, this is going to be a play that is going to help you guys set yourself up for some wide open looks. Now, I know I keep talking about and referring to this play as an online playbook. Don't let that discourage you thinking you guys can't use this offline. This could be a very solid playbook to run offline as well because you guys are seeing right now, it does work against the computer as well. You're just naturally going to get better looks online because, again, there is a user on the court that is trying to keep track of everything. So they might be off balling, they might be on balling. It doesn't really matter, but same thing, right? Boom. We're going to go like this. Now you guys are going to see not only that, but now we have Mitch coming across the court, right? We actually had a good look with Kyrie Irving right there, but now you're also going to be setting yourself up for, again, another high pick and roll. So if these plays do break down, you guys are still getting yourself some opportunities where there's tons of spacing on the floor that are going to lead to good quality wide open looks. And again, that is why I like running plays sometimes, especially this year where of the meta really for a lot of these people on unlimited is just to sit on their center. These plays are going to help you guys free up a lot of space. So same thing here. We're going to get Glenn does not get that look. Well, you know what? Boom, look at who it is. My man Money Mitch. Okay, we took a bad shot. I'm not gonna lie, that was a terrible shot. Should have taken the high pick and roll there, but hey, I had to try it because if we could green it heavy, I'm doing it. And then finally, you do have this ISO 5 out play. Again, I really like this because you guys can see you're going to get yourself a lot of wide open looks. And this play online is really solid because you're going to be basically, attacking one of the hash marks. I don't know if it puts it to the left side every single time because honestly, I most of the time just run pass and screen away. I don't really focus on this 5 out play so much. But if you guys are finding that pass and screen away doesn't really work as well for you, because what does happen in the whole pass and screen away deal that people don't understand is that when you do that, what actually ends up happening is the people are still trying to set a screen. So when you do run through that circle, they're naturally going to try to run a play, and it sometimes can screw up your spacing, and you obviously, don't want that. You want to be able to, get yourself wide open and stuff like that. So same deal here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this play. So this time it is going to be on the right side. So again, same thing. As long as you beat this first defender, I mean, you're going to be able to get yourself some wide open looks. I could have taken that 3 right there. Now, if you get stuck in a half court setting, you obviously don't want to run this 5-out play. You want to just set up one of these other plays and look to get yourself a nice quality wide open look. Boom. It's all about reading and reacting to what the defense does give you as well. So again, if you guys are running these plays in specific situations and you're finding out like, hey, this isn't working here, or, this didn't work here, blah, 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 that's just how it is. Sometimes you're going to need to set yourself up for something else. Right here, though, again, we call that ISO, and boom, we're getting that jam wide open. Obviously, these plays do work, too, without, you can run them through different people. I just like to run them through your point guard because most of the time people, use their point guard, so it just looks a little bit cleaner. But you can run this through your shooting guard. You can run this through your small forward. Same thing here. Like, look, if I want to call this ISO 5-out, I can. I can literally run this with Glenn. Now, Mitch does get in the way, but look at what happens. We're going to get wide open and slamming it on Harrison Barnes. Kind of karma for the finals, kind of makes me happy. But yeah, this playbook is by far the best playbook I think that you guys can run online, and I think it is simple enough where a lot of people, will enjoy using this playbook. So I hope this video does help you guys out, because honestly, like why would you cut? Like, you know what? Never mind. Don't run this. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I just don't know why he cut like that. Now, one thing I will say, too, that is really annoying, and I did want to put this in this video, is some people were even asking on my stream. They're like, hey, I keep trying to put a playbook in, and you guys can see sometimes it bugs out and it doesn't work. I don't know why it does this, but for some reason, like, you literally need to go in and either keep putting in a playbook, or you really need to actually, like, delete your lineups and get, basically what happens is, so I'm going to show you guys right here. For me to be able to even record this video for you guys, because I obviously use a different play for offline, I had to put the Magic playbook in my auction house because it literally wouldn't save my Bucks playbook on like the thing. It legitimately wouldn't. So I actually had to go ahead and throw it into my auction house. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys do want me to cover any other playbooks, be sure to drop them down below. Like I said, I actually have 2 more coming for you guys. So hopefully, you guys do enjoy those as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, peace.